everyone, and welcome to my first FIFA 22 video of 2022. How are we all doing? Are we all okay? Did we have a fantastic new year? I certainly did myself. Quick explanation for why you haven't heard of me for probably a good month or so now. Long story short, my graphics card exploded and it made it impossible to upload videos. And I was sat here looking for alternatives to try and get videos out, and it just wasn't possible. So we got a new graphics card for Christmas, courtesy of the mother and father. Thank you very much for that. Great parents that I have. And now we're back, and hopefully we're back better than ever. Going to get some weekend league gameplay recorded for this weekend that hopefully will be out next week for you. And it should be normal service resumed, going back to the old-fashioned ways of recording gameplay. Unless there's any other recordings that any of you guys want to see from me, let me know. But today, what I thought would be a nice little introduction back would be my Team of the Year vote. Yes, Team of the Year is fast approaching, and today, at the time of recording, EA released the Team of the Year voting nominees. So you can now pick and vote for your Team of the Year cards that you want to be selected in this year's game. So that's what we're going to be doing today. If you like the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for any future FIFA 22 content. But let's get straight into the FIFA 22 voting. And here we are, guys. This is the screen that you should all see when you follow the link from EA's Twitter. This is what comes up: the Team of the Year voting. Back the best. 80 nominees, 1 Ultimate XI. Back best and vote now for your Team of the Year. You have goalkeepers to start us off with: Courtois, Donnarumma, Edison, Mainan, Martinez, Mendy and Jan Oblak. For me personally, there's only 2 options here that people are considering: Mendy from Chelsea and Donnarumma from PSG. I personally vote my teams on a FIFA basis, nothing to do with real life. So who am I picking? I'm picking... Let me pick him, thank you. I'm picking Donnarumma every single day of the week. He's a monster in game. We all hate playing against him. 6'5", and he links to one of the best centre-backs on the game, which leads nicely into Marquinhos. In my personal opinion, this is going to be a deadly strong link to come up with this year. Hopefully this happens. I know Marquinhos hasn't been the best centre-back on the game, in real life. This year you've got the likes of Ruben Diaz, you've got Rudiger, who won the Champions League, you've got players like Bonucci and Chiellini, who I know people are a big fan of from their Euro success, which is credited and deserved. They were phenomenal in the Euros, as was Donnarumma, to be fair to him. Whilst Brazil didn't really do much and PSG didn't really do much, but Marquinhos on FIFA, he is insane. He will be an absolutely disgusting Team of the Year card, and I think he goes in at centre-back for no shadow of a doubt. Another thing I will stress now quickly is that I like having a very balanced Team of the Year, so I like going centre-back, left back, right back, full midfield, full attack, because in my opinion, a balanced Team of the Year is the best Team of the Year. So you're not going to see a full team of full-backs, you're not going to see a full team of attackers here wherever possible. You're just going to get players who should play in each position. With that being said, my second centre-back is probably the hardest choice this year for me to make. I'm torn between Ruben Diaz and Rudiger. Rudiger won the Champions League, obviously, with Chelsea, had a fantastic year in defence. Thomas Tuchel really transformed him. Start of 2021, you would argue, was a bit... Well, when they started to become good, really, and then they've sort of progressed and they maybe stalled a little bit towards the end of 2022, and he obviously didn't do anything in the Euros, Rudiger, either, which is probably a counter-act, but neither did Ruben Diaz. But he did win the Premier League in Manchester City. He's part of one of the best Premier League teams we've ever seen. And in my personal opinion, he edges it. But he only edges it for one simple reason, and that's because my left back is João Cancelo. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ross, he is a right back on FIFA. Why is he going to be playing left back? He's played the majority of his games in real life this season at left back. I think he'll be much better suited rather on this game to a left back role, so I'm hoping in playing that when he does win it, EA slot him into the left back position, so we do have a balanced Team of the Year. Because there's no debate who my right back is, it's Trent Alexander-Arnold. If you are debating the FIFA side of things, you can go and look at Hakimi instead of Trent Alexander-Arnold. Again, he had a phenomenal year in real life, do not discredit him, he was fantastic for Inter Milan, and he's also been phenomenal for PSG so far. And it'll be interesting to see how he gets on with the AFCON coming up right now. But for me, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Not only is the best right back in the world and deserves it from real world performances alone, I think a Trent Alexander-Arnold with pace is ridiculously scary for FIFA, because passing is hugely important, especially on your fullbacks this year, like crossing and having the vision to draw a ball into your striker or to do an over the top. It's incredibly important. So for me, Trent Alexander-Arnold Team of the Year will be phenomenal. Moving into midfield, I think midfield is the hardest place to pick, because if you're going off real life, you could put Kimmich in there. You could even argue Thomas Muller, because he was phenomenal again. You could even argue someone like Mason Mount, a Champions League winner. You could even argue Jorginho. A lot of people really rating on Jorginho this year. Still think it's a bit overhyped. He had a couple good games, don't get me wrong, and he's a great player. But is he the best in the world? Not for me personally. For me though, like I say, I'm doing it off FIFA only, so Kante straight away gets nailed into the position of CDM. If you ever played against Kante, or if you've even touched a FIFA 22 game this year, you will know that this man covers every single blade of grass and just absolutely harasses people in midfield. He's a little bully, can't get the ball off him, absolutely insane. Kante goes in without a shadow of a doubt. The next midfielders in terms of a FIFA perspective are tough, and I've got a surprise coming in for you boys and girls, but the next one I'm picking is Kevin De Bruyne. And again, another reason, similar to Trent, 5-star weak foot on this guy. The passing in midfield is going to be phenomenal. Yes, his agility and balance is going to be a little bit low. Yes, he's not going to be the fastest midfielder on the planet. But oh my gosh, as a box-to-box or an attacking CDM, you're not going to get better than Kevin De Bruyne. He's going to be up there with Hullet and players like that as an attacking CDM. He's going to be insane. And like I say, with the Premier League contingency going on, provides links to other people, it is phenomenal. The last slot I'm going for, and yes, before people mention it, I am a Tottenham Hotspur fan. This is why I'm doing this partly as well. But I also think it'll be insane for Team of the Year. I'm going Heung-min Son. And the reason for that is because I look at these midfielders, and I think, obviously, FIFA in my head. Goretzka would be good, Llorente would be good, but then you can't link them to any of the other Team of the Year cards. And Team of the Year cards are the best cards in the game. Maybe Bruno Fernandes sneaks in there, but again, it's not really selling it for me. The 3-star weak foot, it's not selling it. Thomas Muller, I love him in real life, but again, no links. Llorente, I think he's one of the best midfielders in the game. No links. You could also, like I say, it might not be this team that wins it, but for me, this would be my team. Moving into the strike force now, and again, you gotta remember, I'm doing this off FIFA. If it was real life, Lewandowski would go in, any shadow of a doubt. He's been probably one of the best players in 2021, and would be insane on FIFA, but he wouldn't be as good as this man, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's not been the best this year by a country mile. He's starting to deteriorate, starting to show his age. He's still insane, he's still quality, but he's not going to be the best player in the world anymore. But for Team of the Year, for me, it's just one of them cards. It has to be in there. He's got the 5-star skill. He's high to low work rates. He plays for Manchester United. He's Portuguese. Look at the links. Like, you could do that and bang, you've got a nice little triple link of strong links. That's insane for FIFA. And he's going to be incredible, and you can do the C with him. I mean, what more do you need for Cristiano Ronaldo to be in Team of the Year? It's a nailed on one in my opinion. Next one that I'm putting in, who is only nailed on because of how insane he's been. I just can't really argue with him. If he carries on this form, he might win the Ballon d'Or this year. It is Mohamed Salah. He was incredible in the Premier League last season. He's carried it on this year again. He's been absolutely sensational. I cannot fault him at all. And if he has a good AFCON and he gets far with Egypt, who knows where this man goes in terms of FIFA, in terms of 2022 in real life? It could be the year of Mohamed Salah. Who knows? Who knows? But for me personally, deserves to get in over the likes of his compatriots there in this nominating section. And the third one is probably the hardest slot to pick, because as you know, like I've said, I like a balanced team here. I know I've got Son in, he's kind of my anomaly, but I like a balanced team here. So realistically, I'd like to go for a left winger here. But then I look at Neymar and I'm like, would he be insane on FIFA? Yes. But is he already insane on FIFA? Yes. And are there more cards I'd want? Yes. So for me, this is between two. It's between Kylian Mbappe, who obviously would go striker and would have two strikers, but that's not the biggest issue in the world in the attacking sense, or Lionel Messi, who again would also be a right winger. And for me, personally, and this is personally, I'm going Lionel Messi. Or am I going Mbappe? Oh, I don't know. I'm so torn between Messi and Mbappe. No, I'm going Messi. For me, Team of the Year isn't the same if it doesn't have Messi and Ronaldo in it. It's not the same. And these are the best years for these two cards, and it's probably two of the last years they could even get a Team of the Year, potentially. Mbappe, though, what I will say is if there's a 12th man voting, like there has been for the past, I think, 2 years of FIFA, Mbappe is my 12th man. He'll get in here, and we have our four attackers here, like that. And that will be that for me, personally. But yeah, that is my Team of the Year team, guys. I'm going to submit my vote here. Vote submitted. There you go. You can see it. I can share it everywhere. One thing I will say as well, if you did not know, guys, if you share your Team of the Year and put it on Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter, I will show you how to do this. So if you look at Ward W on Twitter, I'll put it in the comment section down below. You can enter a giveaway for a PlayStation 5, and there's also one on Instagram as well, which again, I'll put in the links to in the description for my Twitter, where it will explain these giveaways for you after this video goes live. So make sure you're sharing your Team of the Year, even if it's just a joke Team of the Year, if it's horrendous, if you've got Jonathan David, if you've got Pedri, if you've got Reynaldo at left back, and a lot of people liking to do to troll, just still submit it, because you might win a PlayStation 5, and it's well worth doing. But yeah, this is my Team of the Year team, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it, and obviously in the comment section down below as well, let me know who you think should be in Team of the Year. Are you excited for the Team of the Year promo? Have you saved packs? Have you got a crap ton of coins? Are you going to be burning your credit cards and your house savings and everything into FIFA points? Let me know what your plan is with Team of the Year. I've been Lord W, and you have all been my knights in shining armour. Please take care, and hope you have a splendid 2022, as I know I will be. Take care. Peace.